Greetings. Welcome to the space. Brittany Sunshine here with Seed Soil Water, where we align with divine revelation for deeper roots and brighter blooms. And we are giving thanks for the delicious smell of Palo Santos. Is it bright enough in here? Do we need more light? We always need more light. Get it? I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but here we are. Okay, I am here to bring a message to you, and I'm manifesting that this will locate exactly who it's meant for. And the title is The Universe is Saying Yes, Manifest Your Dream Life. And of course, in conjunction with divine identity, because our dream life is housed in the fullness of our divine identity. Like, we were designed to be somebody, which then therefore that is, by being that person, we do things in relationship with who we are. And so we are going to gather some additional details here on this. And hey, I noticed 80% of our returning viewers are not subscribed. It would be a really helpful thing if you would just hit that subscribe button. It's a free way that you can support me. It helps other people find us here, and it helps me as I'm growing the channel. So I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Okay, so what do we have to say here? What is the information from the divine about manifesting our dream life? The yes is already available to us. So the yes is already there. So like, what do we need to know in order to step into alignment with the yes that already exists? So the first card that came out is your consciousness affects the behavior of subatomic particles. So we're going to get right in with some quantum physics stuff. And as we know through the observer effect, through the double slit experiment, it showed that the electrons are conscious. And that means that as we get into alignment with the revelation that the universe already said yes, the computer program that we live in, the simulation that we reside within, the creation is the universe, and the creator programmed it in such a way. And whether it doesn't really matter, in my opinion, where you're at in terms of the language that you use, you can call it your high self team, the divine, the angels, God, the creator. Like, so the divine realm out there, where we all came from, knew that we were going to step into this realm. And in terms of why we did that is still, I think that like the debate exists. Some, it's just simply for our own souls, maturing, evolution, growth, leveling up. Some there could be also an angle in terms of to bring light here. If you subscribe, and I kind of believe that there is an element to it where the illumination of the light workers came here to illuminate this space in order to eradicate darkness that perpetuates evil. And I believe that evil is the absence of the revelation of love, which is light. The Most High's light. So anyway, your consciousness affects the behaviors of the subatomic particles here that create this realm. So when we start to realize that we have dominion just by existing, and that what we are aligning with is actually the revelation of the the revelation that we reside in, which is heavily influenced by what's running in our subconscious programming, which is why Seed Soil Water, the whole branding is really revelatory. It's all about what's going on below the surface. Your conscious mind, you can hear what you're thinking. The subconscious mind is often the subtle, quiet, maybe even silent, like unconscious voice and narrative and programming. It's a script that's running that is telling you a story about yourself and about other people and about life. And the main goal of this unconscious or subconscious story, 444 as I look up, is all about how to keep you safe. The goal is to keep you safe. And for anybody who has been through traumatic things, which by the way, you might not even have been through a lot of traumatic things, but you might have acquired a traumatic narrative through your lineage. So like, let's put aside whose fault it is and like the blame game and whatever. It doesn't even matter. The point is, we're all here. We've all acquired memories passed through DNA. We've all been programmed from culture, which may or may not have been telling us the full truth. There might have been selfish motives in the programming that told us stories that aren't even actually true. Maybe we were misled. Maybe we weren't really taught. So anyway, I just want to come to you and say, your soul, the essence of your soul core being, is innocent. And I want to meet you in this space because maybe you've been told that you were bad, you were wrong, you should be ashamed. I want to say, I see the innocent person. I see the innocent soul in you. You were innocent. You didn't expect people to lie to you. You didn't expect to be bombarded by marketing since you were born, lying to you and telling you all of this half-truths or non-truths in order to get you to do something or act a type of way for the sake of selfish takers, okay? So now that that's out on the table, it's our responsibility to, though, now with this revelation, to realize that your body is the vessel and the vehicle of your soul, and your body keeps the score. Your body, all of the cells in your being are keeping a storyline. And your body is, your whole goal of your body is to keep that soul safe here in this realm. And so your body will do whatever it needs to do, whatever it perceives it needs to do to keep you safe. What it might perceive that it needs to do to keep you safe may be not true. And that's why we have to be really careful about the whole, like, my truth. I want to tell my truth, because I just recently, if you don't know my story, hi, I'm Brittany Sunshine, Seed, Soil, Water. I invite you to stick around and come back to all of my videos, because the spirit definitely leads here, and the spirit of the Most High is the one I'm talking about. And I have been a faithful follower of the spirit since I was a very little girl, and I've had revelation of my divine purpose since I was a very little girl, and it has been a wild ride, okay? So anyway, part of being a light worker and being somebody that's illuminated in spirit is that, as you probably know, you get targeted sometimes by people, maybe not even on purpose, not with any bad intentions, but simply they're so curious, they're drawn to you. And then sometimes they're ill-equipped to deal with the level of responsibility that the light carries. I don't quite know how to say that, but I'm hoping it makes sense. So anyway, as these things happen to us, our body is keeping the score and being like, okay, remember, don't do that because it brought up this bad thing. Like, don't trust them because it brought about this bad thing. But then the whole game is to really unbecome, to rewire, to heal from the things that our bodies think are still true, but that are no longer true because you've learned and evolved. You've learned and evolved spiritually, emotionally, intellectually, but your body is like still holding on to the scary story, being like, no, I'm pretty sure that it's not safe here. So anyway, I'm here to tell you, though, that the storm is over, okay? And not because there aren't storms that might come, but because you know how to seek shelter now. Shout out to the Ascension Spa, Seed, Soil, Water Spa, the co-channel. You know how to get into your sheltered space. You know how to divide the truth from the lies. And because of that, accumulation starts now. So the universe is saying yes. You can manifest your dream life in alignment with divine identity, because the whole computer program system that we live in, the simulation, all of creation is awaiting the revelation of us to know that our consciousness is interacting with the realm, and that what we choose to align with, what we prophesy according to our revelation, it doesn't even have to be true. Speak what is not true as though it is. You can declare a truth in alignment with faith and trust, belief, surrender, forgiveness, and then allow infinite intelligence to literally create that life all around you. And I have one more thing to add to this video. Let's add a reading, a personal message for Sam. This is for Sam. There wasn't a last name, so if your name's Sam, it's for you. All right, so keep going, and the root chakra came out. And the root chakra talks about stability, about home. I believe it's associated with the color red. And so let's see what else there is to talk about this. Keep going, don't give up, no matter, maybe you feel like you haven't been rooted lately. And so do some things that make you feel rooted. Okay, the message coming. I don't even need to know more cards. Do some things that you know make you feel rooted. And what I'm hearing is like, do something that's fun from your like youth. You know, back in the day we used to go dancing, and then it's like, and then when you grow and evolve and purge and like clean your auric field, it's like, oh, I don't want to go out into those places because of all the energies that are there. But like, that doesn't mean you can't go dancing in your living room. Okay, so do something that used to bring you joy, and that would like be a loving gesture to your inner child or your inner teenager or your inner middle schooler, whatever, and do something fun that makes you feel rooted and that brings you back to a space and time, a time and space, however you want to say it, where you felt really nurtured, loved, and rooted. Okay, that's your message. That's the message for Sam. I hope it finds you. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading at the end of a video, then leave your name below. Make sure to hit subscribe, check the links, add yourself to my email list, and I am going to continue this in another revelatory message in this message right here. Thanks for being here. Just a reminder to subscribe to Seed, Soil, Water, Spa, the co-channel. And if you liked this video, then here is another video you might like.